Congratulations, Trisha, for your win. So, how do you feel? Of course, it's been just a couple of days after your win. So, how do you feel?
Well, I think a lot of people notice that I am really, really happy with this placement. Meron na tayong crown, meron na tayong sash. I always tell this to my supporters kung how do I feel about it. But really, wala akong maramdaman kundi happiness.
How about your family's reaction? Because this is not your first time to
Yes.
join Binibining Pilipinas, and I'm sure they're all out, supportive about your journey in Binibining Pilipinas. What was their reaction?
Actually, hindi ko na sila nakita after the coronation. Yung father ko na lang yung nakita ko. But I know that they are happy for me also. Excited ako na umuwi sa amin. And alam ko yung nanay ko talaga yung isa sa mga taong nag-push sa akin to join again. And I'm sure that she's really happy and so proud of me. Except nakahide lang talaga yung mga post niya sa akin kasi every single post about me sa social media, sinishare niya yan. Nagko-comment siya. So I'm sure she's really updated and she's happy with this crown.
Trisha, when you entered the top 15, was this experience more nerve-wracking compared to your previous experience?
Yes, last year I was called second. So hindi masyadong ganun ka nerve-wracking siya. But this year I was called third to the last. So parang, oh my gosh, matatawag ba ako? Parang kasali pa ba ako? Makaka-QA pa ba ako? Kaya sobrang, woo, talagang binibilang ko talaga kung ilang girls na lang yung natitira. So when my name was called, parang, ganito, mas nag-relief pero mas lalong kinabahan.
But it didn't show ha, talaga namang parang you were very confident on stage. Now, this edition, they had an all-female panel of judges. So, syempre, it was also expected na the Q&A round was something to look forward to. So, um, what was going through your mind when you entered top 15 and you were actually asked for the Q&A? Yung question sa'yo was about, how do you manage your profession and then being a beauty queen?
So I think yung question kasi, one of my strengths is time management. A lot of people know that I'm a multitasker. So parang strength ko siya eh. Nung tinanong siya nung kay Miss Andrea pa lang, pag tinignan mo kasi si Miss Andrea dun sa panel, talagang yung mukha niya very angelic. Parang feeling ko, iniisip ko, friend ko lang to. Parang dapat komportable ako. So, hindi ako dapat kabahan. Tapos, siya pa yung nagtanong. So, mas lalong, it really gave me comfort when she asked the question. And then, all I hear was time management. And then, I have to say everything that I've got. Kailangan medyo ibida ko naman yung sarili ko this time. And then, after that, I was so emotional. Kasi, I didn't got any award unlike last year. So, I feel like nasa baba ako, nasa bottom ako. So I felt like I have a slim chance na lang to clinch one of the crowns. But here I am, a runner-up, something, na critical role, yung runner-up. And part na ako ng legacy. So that's something to be proud of.
And syempre, super happy ang iyong fandom, ang mga sumusuporta kay Trisha. Alright, so looking back, on hindsight na lang, Trisha, if you are to look back to the Q&A round, would you have answered it differently or meron kang mga gustong idagdag pa?
I think I would still answer it the same. Kasi yun naman talaga yung hugot ko eh. Kung paano ko pa napagsasabay-sabay lahat ng ito. From all the demands, from my profession, from my patients. Actually, pag tinignan niyo po yung calendar ko, yung July ko, puno na siya ng patients, no? But, sobrang grateful din ako sa mga patients ko kasi they're very supportive and very understanding. If ever man na hindi ko sila makater, they would really wait for me. So maraming salamat sa mga patients ko dyan. And aside from that, yun, same pa rin yung isasagot ko, sir, kasi wala naman talaga ako ibang maisip kung paano ko siya napaggawa-gawa. So, it's really the heart na gusto kong maging isang binibini queen.
Your journey in Binibining Pilipinas showcased your determination and really your desire to achieve your goal. Is being a beauty queen a lifelong dream? Is it a childhood dream actually?
Yes, it is a childhood dream, just like any other young girl, di ba, yung manonood ka lang sa TV. It actually started, I have an older sister, no, si Ate Jasmine. She used to join pageantry during 2013, so I think I was just 13 or 12 that time. And then I remember telling myself na, uy, baka one time pwede rin ako. Kaya lang yung body ko kasi, I'm really body conscious na that time. So parang feeling ko hindi ako pwede kasi chubby talaga ako ever since. And yung legs ko talaga yung number one insecurity ko that time. So nung nanalo si Mariel de Leon, medyo same kasi kami ng body build eh. So doon ko na-realize na, uy, pwede pala na medyo hindi ka super slim, pwede rin palang manalo. So, dun nag-start yung dream ko na sana one day maging binibini din ako.
Yeah, and we appreciate your own standard of beauty naman talaga. All right, so Trisha, what was your best moment in the competition, in your opinion?
Oh, I think the best moment, uh, it's really the process eh. I can't pick one. Talagang in-enjoy, the difference between this year and last year, in-enjoy ko talaga siya, every bit of it. Last year kasi sobrang dami kong ginagawa. Kaka-start lang nung clinic, wala pang 1 week. Napakadami kong responsibilities and I don't, feeling ko I was too immature pa to handle my emotions, handle uh, people, handle finances. But in just 1 year, I took a self-reflection and I've learned na um, kaya naman pala siyang matutunan at kaya siyang ma-handle basta napagplanuhan. And I think yun yung mga na-prepare ko this year. Kaya this year, na-enjoy ko lahat na hindi ko na masyadong iniisip yung naiwan ko.
Grabe, hands down naman talaga kami sa iyo. So, Trisha, what does your win mean to you being a Binibining Pilipinas second runner?
It means everything to me. Actually, pag nagdadasal ako every night, 60th year, 'di ba? Yung nanay ko, she's gonna turn 60 this year. So, significant siya sa akin. Significant yung number 60 sa akin. So, and I always pray to God na this is gonna be the greatest gift that I could ever give to her. And also to my glam team. Talaga namang, wala ko dito kung wala sa kanila, kung hindi dahil sa kanila. So, eto na siguro yung, sabi ko, pabawi na lang ako sa inyo and eto na yung bawi ko sa kanila.
Congratulations again, Trisha. And we couldn't wait for the next activities where we will be seeing you. Your message na lang to your fans and to your supporters.
Hi! Hello, Trisharmy! Ayan sa mga lahat ng mga naniniwala sa akin. Thank you so much. Alam nyo na kung sino kayo at alam ko rin kung sino-sino kayo. So, I hope we get to meet soon, no? Kaya maraming salamat sa walang sawang suporta.
Thank you, Trisha.
Thank you po.
All right, Tala, again, congratulations. Grabe, it's just a couple of days from the coronation night. But how are you feeling right now, wearing that crown and that sash?
Thank you, Sir Christian. I feel so happy that finally I'm here. All the hard work is definitely paid off. So, still surreal, honestly, kasi Binibining Pilipinas po, it's a standard when it comes to pageantry and actually being here and now speaking in front of a lot of people in my platform and everyone. I'm so happy.
You're living the dream,
I
diba?
am the
So,
dream.
what was your family's reaction when yeah, of course they were there, diba,
Yes.
during the coronation night. What was your family's reaction when you met them after the coronation?
They were crying because of happiness. Actually, my grandmother, it's her lifelong dream and shared with mine to really join Binibining Pilipinas. Before, she would often include me in Santa Cruz. So, she would dress me up, put makeup on because she thinks that I have the potential. And as I grow on, I realized the purpose and I really like to take that responsibility. That's why I'm so happy that I get to be here.
You were one of the strong favorites when you came into the competition early on. And what was going through your mind when your name was called in the top 15?
I was so happy because it's a step forward for me to speak, right? When you enter top 15, that's when you realize that thank God, God is really good. If He truly has the plan for you, He will make it.
And syempre, yung dreaded Q&A round. It's this edition, they had an all-female panel of
Yes, so
judges.
powerful.
Super, diba? So, when they ask you the question, what does the question ask you again?
It was about in an ever-changing world, what is something that should remain? Something about that. And I answered it in a way that it's being empathetic. So that's the answer that goes on the top of my mind. So I really answered it that way that kindness is something that we should share, that should remain and be unchanged. Because if we have kindness, then nothing bad will happen, just like what I said. If we truly have the heart for everyone, then no wars or societal problems will happen because we are kind with one another.
Was it nerve-wracking? Because I believe, if I remember it correctly, it was the reigning Miss International who asked you the question.
Yes. It was really light for me. I'm really calm when I was answering the question because of her smile as well. I think she lifted my mood because backstage, you can't really, the happening there, we only have 5 minutes to have a quick change, so your mind will literally get polluted on what's going on, what should I do first. But then before I enter the stage, I really prayed to God that, God, please give me grace and poise, continue to guide me. And also, our reigning Miss International, she gave me that smile, and it really boosted my confidence for answering or to answering the Q&A.
Looking back, Tala, on that, dun sa segment ng Q&A, would you change some parts of your answer or may idadagdag ka pa ba looking back?
I'm actually happy with my answer because my answer is really rooted from experiences and also my wisdom. That's why I'm not gonna change anything about it because I'm just so happy that I get to answer that and show that my purpose is truly with being compassionate and kind.
This is your first national pageant, correct? Or
I did Supermodel International Philippines po, and then Binibining Pilipinas, which
is being a beauty queen your lifelong dream?
yes, actually, every interview, I always tell, just like what I said earlier, it's a shared dream with my grandmother. And as I step along, I do not just carry the dream of ours, I carry the dream of my people, the people in my advocacy for person with disabilities, and to make our world more inclusive. That is really what I'm aiming for inclusivity. Because if we get to be inclusive, then no one will feel like they're left behind. We can just have an amazing world where everyone gets to feel loved, respected, and included.
Now, much is expected, of course, for a Diamond Edition winner sa inyong lahat, diba? So, how do you plan to, spend your reign in the coming months?
Well, I know that there's gonna be a lot of responsibilities, but I will surely take those responsibilities, just like I said with my final Q&A, with my heart. So everything that I'm gonna do during my reign, I know it's gonna be purposeful, and I would do it with grace and voice as well. So I'm just so happy to get with my other Binibining Filipina sister to have a fruitful reign.
Tala, you did so well in the entire competition. But in your opinion, what was your best moment in the competition?
My best moment, honestly, I really like my Q&A segment and also the swimsuit competition. That's when I feel really confident because I made my routine into reality. I really have the mind to fulfill that routine that I've been practicing for almost 3 months, and I'm just so happy to see my performance as well as the people appreciating it.
Lastly, Tala, what does your win here in Binibining Pilipinas mean to you?
It means everything for me because this is a win from my core, and it's really a win that the people pushed me into being here. That's why for me, this win is not just a win for me. It's also the win for my people, my purpose, my advocacy, just like what I said. So I'm really, really grateful to be part of the legacy of Binibining Pilipinas, which is not just about the glitz and glam, but also about touching the lives of the people, because that is truly where my heart belongs.
And speaking of your supporters, do you have any message to your followers, to everyone who's been supporting you?
Hi everyone! We're finally here. Before, I used to thank you to continuously support me. I hope you still continue to support me as I'm gonna do my best here in my reign as your Binibining Pilipinas first runner-up. So I'm so grateful for all of you and I love you guys so much. This win is not just mine but yours too. Thank you.
Yay. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir
Congratulations again.
Christian. Thank you
Yay.
po.